like a little boy. And you're a whore.
No.
Being kicked out, we have to go.
Brittany Renner, she's so problematic.
Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Ami Sam P. Let's talk about the latest episode of Basketball Wives now. Let's go straight to the point. Vanessa talking to Ami, who actually is the baby mama of Evelyn. I don't even know how to call it because none of them were married to the guy, but they both had children by him. They're on the phone, and honestly, seeing that, it made me feel like, in no way Vanessa is so mad and her friend told her not to do something. I'm being honest with y'all. I just don't understand how it would work for someone to be so mad when the friend moved on.
Of me and Evelyn and Carl, there's no beef. And life is good.
I think her friend said something. Let me know what you think in the comment. I think her friend said something to her and she is carrying the bone. I think that her friend is okay with her going back and forth with Evelyn. Y'all let me know how you feel about that, but that's my opinion and I stand on it. Brooke losing her child, that's so sad. Her daughter was beautiful and I think she died in a car accident. She's talking about it with her father. I like her father voice. It gives a very proper and southern. And I'm glad that she actually has family that she can share with, you know, and exchange and everything. I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised that Brooke is back on the show. Is she on financial dire? I don't know, but there's a new girl in the show. We've seen her a couple of times, but they never really introduced her per se, but she's there. And Brittany put together something for the girls to come. And it actually went really well. No drama, no nothing. And Brittany said that basically this is a non-judgment zone. All of them have their bones that they're carrying, so they don't want to be judgmental toward each other. Vanessa and Evelyn are talking and Vanessa is really opening.
That he was having with another woman. And the whole situation like caused me to miscarry the baby.
And I'm like, girl, you went from being Evelyn enemy number one to try to be her best friend and giving her hugs. It's a crazy way to use your child, and I don't even know how she even has the power to still be with a man after such a thing, because it's a lot. It's a whole lot, but it does explain why she's carrying that bone against Evelyn. The truth is that Evelyn is not gonna agree with you that, you know, she broke up the relationship between your friend and that guy. She's not gonna agree to it. Did she know if the guy was in a relationship? My guess would be yes, but did she care? My guess would be no. And now she probably only understands the pain because it was probably done to her later down the line, based on what Evelyn is saying. Did Evelyn learn her lesson? Maybe. You know, you can only be sure until she meets a next rich man that wants some of her and see how she reacts if he happens to be in a relationship with somebody else. None of us can really know 100% if Evelyn learned a lot. But I do understand that Evelyn does not want the story to come back again because it's going to make her look bad. Do I think that Evelyn knew? I think she did know. I think she knew. Does she care? I don't think so. But yeah, one thing that she did say is that at the end of the day, that guy, Carl, is the one that's the problem, right? The woman will always end up fighting against each other for a man that create the issue. And as women in general, we have to stop that. Stop blaming other women for decision that your supposed man made. He wanted maybe that lady. That has nothing to do, you know, with her. Could she have refused? Yes, she could have. But at the end of the day, men create problems that women end up fighting for among each other, and that's just not fair. The fight that came out between Brittany and Brooke.
You're shaped like a little boy. And you're a whore.
I think I'll work my no.
Listen, that was crazy. I think that Brittany is really going through a lot with her baby father. It is obvious. Whenever she was on the phone and her mom called her crying because the baby father was making her way to take the baby and then send her to a gas station because they didn't want her to come. That's extremely disrespectful. The mother doesn't deserve that. And I think that affected Britney, and that's why she drunk.
People got their own name, and I'm gonna stand on my own name.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, that's just what it is. So that's what she's talking about. So I'm co-signing that. That's all I'm saying.
If that's not what happened, that's the way they made it appear on the show. And I don't think they were lying on that point. I think that's really what's going on. The girl is going through stuff. Did I feel that Brooke kind of was giving a little bit of, who are you, we're a group, we're the big girl and all that? I think she gave a little bit of that energy to that new girl, Kelani or whatever her name is. I think she did, you know, because those girls, they do that a lot.
But honestly, it was like you just kind of appeared, so we didn't know, like, whose friend you were.
They do that a lot. It's always a lot about, I'm this, you're this, and all that. But at the end of the day, none of you rank. None of this old basketball wife, non-basketball wife, old, not old, it ain't shit. It really ain't. And I think that she gave that energy, and Britney didn't like it, and she was drunk, and she was sad. And I think she was looking for somebody to explode on, and Brooke just happened to be that person. Her throwing that drink at Brooke was not good at all. I felt like Brooke would destroy her if she actually get to put her hand on her. Her, you know, making fun of Brooke and all that, yeah, I mean, those BBLs, that BBL is not a success, but that was not a reason to insult her. I like the way Brooke did apologize to Vanessa before that. I always liked Brooke before. Now I kind of look at her a little bit more sideways, like, what are you doing on the show? But that's probably how she makes her money, child. But I remember liking her before. She did give a little bit of that mean girl energy with Jennifer, you know, but Jennifer is always like that. Jennifer always gives that I'm bougie, I'm better type of energy.
I don't hang around women like that, and I drink champagne.
That's just how she is. I really like Jackie. Jackie is always willing to try new things. She's such a fun lady. Like, she's crazy, but she's fun. And I like that about her. She's always trying things instead of coming and sitting down because you don't want to look, you know, you don't want to be falling on television. She doesn't take herself that seriously, and it's kind of nice, right? So it's nice that she participated. I'm glad that Jackie apologized to Brooke because she wasn't there for her whenever she lost her child. I'm happy that Brooke was willing to hear her apology and that they want to move on. At the end of the day, what Brooke has gone through is traumatic, and the more friend, the merrier it would have been for her. So yeah, I'm glad that Jackie apologized. But yeah, y'all, that was my review. I do think that the fight was crazy. It didn't make no sense, but obviously Britney is going through things that has nothing to do with Brooke. I think that she doesn't like Brooke energy. She was looking for someone to put her anger on after what her baby daddy did to her mom, and you know, it just took a toll. I hope she gets help though, because obviously she's not okay. Let me all know what you thought in the comment, and for those of you that are new, hey, welcome, and I invite you to, you know, and for those of you that have been here with me supporting me, thank you all so much, and I'll see you next week. Bye.